crafty friends, it's Niella here. Thanks for popping in. This is my tutorial on my 3-strip everyday handbag that you can create and dress up in any theme. If you saw my Instagram reel and you voted, it was 100% yes on the should I make a tutorial YouTube tutorial, so thank you so much. If you're one of the people that voted, please leave like a comment down below letting me know that you did vote on it, and I appreciate it, and it's because of you I am making this tutorial for everyone to see and yeah, make hopefully with your own ideas. And it's just the foundation for this, and it really is only 3 strips of cardstock or pen paper or a combination of both. You can see this one's made with the round trip Maggie Holmes from American Crafts collection. I love this paper so much. I think I only got like 3 sheets of it when it first came out, and they're all gone. This is the only sheet I have left, so I think I have like half of one maybe. But let's just, if you hadn't seen the reel but you're here anyway, that is awesome. I'll just show you the contents of this little bag which we're going to make today. The bag, not the contents. So this is I've made these little, I've wire wrapped some little beads on there. I think it's so cute. It's a little sequin mix. And a little postcard that's all embellished. And we just have a little clip of tickets. And this, I've embellished this as well with a chipboard, and I cut some of these little icons out, add some puffy stickers. Just a ticket holder really. Yep, and they all just pop. This would be so cute for Happy Mail. I mean, who would not want to receive a cute little everyday bag? With Valentines coming up, I'm probably going to make a couple of Valentines as well. Super cute. I swapped out the little puffy stickers. They keep coming off and I didn't want to re-glue them, so I just added some chipboard on there, chipboard hearts. So let's get to it. You've already seen the reel of this, no doubt. So first of all, what you want to do is you just want to grab, if you grab a 12 by 12 sheet of cardstock first, you can use white or any color. If you've got a color that you don't like but you've got a lot of, you can use that. Today I've just got a 12 by 12 by, let's see, 12 by 4 strip of cardstock. It's textured. I love the little linen, I think it's called linen textured mint cardstock. So as long as it's like a 12, you can probably go with a 9. That should be okay. But I've just, if you grab a 12 by 12 sheet, you can make the straps and things as well with it. So what you do is you just have your cardstock and you just want to make, oops, a circle. That's all it is. So make a circle, adhere it, so add some liquid glue, adhere it, just making a tube, making a circular, well, just tube. And then you want to, once that's all dry, let's just imagine that is dry, you want to pinch one end closed, and you either can add some liquid adhesive here. We could hot glue it, but once this side is all stuck down, you want to pinch these ends and you want to adhere that to the bottom, so it's all nice and closed off. It will look like this. For the purpose of speed, I've already glued it. So it's gone from a tube to gluing one end, so it just ends up like that. And you can pinch the corners. It's always good to get a piece of cardstock that you won't miss, so that you can do a test run on it. Don't use your pretty paper straight away. Okay, so that's just glued, and you can actually make it as wide as you want, so you don't have to do it, you don't have to fold it down like that. You can leave it longer. The length that you use on this 12 by 12 is basically the width of your bag. But for me here, I've just eyeballed it. And let's have a look. Once I've folded it, everything comes to, yeah, 5.5. That's a 5.5 fold. Yep, that's 5.5. See, halfway there. It's real easy. Halfway there. And then you want to just get a couple, you want your handles. So you want your handles. Remember, this bag is stitched here and the straps are stitched. You don't have to do that. You can make this with or without your sewing machine. Just the stitching just adds that extra dimension on it that comes with the bag. That's why I prefer to machine stitch it. Okay, so once you've got your body of your bag, you can add a pocket in the front by doing the same step, just on a smaller strip. But that's probably for another day. Okay, so that's what you look like. Now you want to get your cardstock, if you've got a bigger piece, and you want to just cut 2 strips. However you want them to be. Now, just to let you know the purpose of these, they are 5/8 of an inch. So I've got 2 of them, and you can already see it only takes 3 strips. So 1 strip, 2 and 3. And what you want to do is you can adhere the straps inside the bag. I like to put them on the outside of the bag. I just feel like it just gives a better look when they're adhered like that. Remember, you can make them as long as you want. It's up to you. You just adhere them on there. Before I do that, I'll show you actually a comparison that I've stitched. So remember, this is the glued one, and I've stitched this one here with a contrasting stitch so you could actually see it. It's a pink stitch. That is not glued. So you could probably, if you like, you could glue it and then stitch it. But this one is just, I've pinched the ends, put it underneath my foot of my sewing machine, just stitched it. Before I stick on the straps, I would also just stitch them as well. If you want to make your straps a bit sturdier, back them. So you could cut out 4 strips and then you could stitch them just so that your handles become like more sturdy. These ones are doubled. So that is basically it. I love making these bags. I've made them for my doodle projects, for Halloween. I have yet to make one for Valentines, but I will. Let me show you. Actually, let's adhere it, because I like to adhere it. So I'm just putting a bit of glue, and there are no measurements, guys. You don't need to put it at the exact measurement of, just eyeball it. So what I do is I just put one down and then I hold the strap and I glue the other side. So we'll just give it a few moments for the liquid glue to actually dry. While we do that, while we let it dry for a bit so it's a little bit more bone dry, I'll show you this memory decks variation that I made. I made this several years ago, but when I was tidying up my craft room, just resorting and putting away all the Christmas things, I found this in my Easter. I think I have a photo. This is before I did Instagram Reels. I would just have photo. But it's the same thing. It's the exact same thing, just with this bottom piece here. Before I stitch it, while it's still open and it's still just that tube shape, I make a little, I've got a punch that makes the memory decks holes on the bottom, and I just punched a piece of card, and if you look inside you'll see that when I stitch it you can see the little lip of it. So you just want to cut like a section, punch, and then you want to stitch it and then you want to put it inside your bag and then stitch it together so that it closes, and then you get a little Memory bottom. This is from the Bunnies and Blooms collection. Isn't it cute? Super layered as well. And then for the little handles, I put those little gold jimmies on it. It's super cute. It's a super cute idea to have like that. Just imagine making so many of these too. It'd be so cute to have a whole lot. Okay, let's go back to this bag. So it's a little bit more dry. Add some liquid glue. And just eyeball it. Don't be too perfect. I know, we say that, don't we? But really, we get upset when things don't, when they don't go right. It's okay. Go, keep that down, let that dry. Add a bit more glue under there. There you go. And then with the other one, you just want to eyeball it. The back, you want to eyeball it and then do your other strip. But that is basically it. 3 strips. And you're all done. Here's the one I've done with the round strip collection. And here's the one I've done with the Bunnies and Bloom collection on a Memory base. Actually, let's put this closer. But that is it, my friends. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to leave a like. Especially if you voted on my poll over on Instagram. Take care, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.